My brother Cornbread Mafia. My man, how are you, sir?
I see you getting a lot of backlash from the Hispanics.
Yeah, brother. Now, man, they the colognes that have you seen Derek Cologne's videos? Some of the horse crap he pushes do.
Yeah, he's a fabricator. He fabricates lies.
Yeah,
He does a lot
yeah,
of research, and when he gets the research, he looks for empty spaces and he fill those holes with lies.
yeah. One lie that he likes to talk about how now, because I told people, I warn people about that 50-50 stuff, because sooner or later they're going to start saying that they created and we got it from them. And he does that with the up rocking shit, talking about these Puerto Ricans who were rocking crews, and they were doing this rocking in the 1960s, late 60s, and then black people, y'all got it from them. Y'all got the rocking and the breaking from them.
But he's blatantly lying. Funk dancing was created by 1967. It was freestyle funk dancing. You can call it variations of different names. It was called freestyle, then it was called burning. Out of burning came breaking. In other parts of the city, they will call burning rocking. But those are people who learned it later. You can't teach black people their own dance styles to their own music. That doesn't make sense. That's not logical. Every time we create a dance style or dance fad, it becomes a trend to the next race. Whites will start learning it. Hispanics will start learning it. We have been doing this trend since swing dancing, ragtime, foxtrot. Every time we create something, we create a new dance fad and the world copies it. This is no different.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, man. And we're getting a lot of straightening with the documentary, man. We got some heavyweights, and these people are kind of losing their minds. They're trying to dig for some mythological Jamaicans who some Jamaican records. And I talked to everybody I talked to, nobody heard of no damn toasting, none of that stuff.
Toasting originated from Black Americans.
Yes.
Toasting were Jamaicans copying Black Americans rapping on the radio during the 1940s and 50s.
Right. We touch on that in the movie too. We also touch on that sound system thing too, because their narrative is that, well, y'all got the sound system concept from the Jamaicans. And
this is another lie,
yeah. So we talk about the Brooklyn DJs, and there were some Jamaicans, Maboya, and a couple of those, but Flowers and all of these other guys, they were FBA, and
Flowers was doing it earlier. Flowers is the father of mobile DJing. Flowers was the first to have two turntables on the black party circuit in New York. Mm-hmm. He was mixing records, break beats, and everything before Kool Herc wanted to be a DJ.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw an interview recently where the host, I think the host might have been non-FBA. He was trying to get Herc to say that Herc was listening to some of the Jamaican sound systems when he got to New York, and Herc was like, "No, I was listening to the USA guys. I was listening."
Herc will tell you himself. When he came here at 12.
Yeah.
He said he was Black Americanized. He said when he got about 15 or 16, he started running with Black American kids. The majority of his friends are all Black Americans. They took him to block parties, church parties, clubs under DJ John Brown, other different DJs he's seen playing break beats for people breaking. Phase 2 and the whole crew were breaking. That's what made him want to be a DJ. Following them, learning how to build a sound system. That all came from Black Americans. He didn't get that from Jamaica.
Right. Yes, and a lot of folks don't know about the John Brown. I found a picture of John Brown. I actually found a picture of him, and because nobody can find the guy, nobody knows where John Brown is. But John Brown was playing at, was it Paradise or what was the club he was playing?
He was playing at the Plaza Tunnel, Plaza Tunnel in the Bronx.
Plaza. Yeah, I knew it started with a P. The Plaza.
That man was a James Brown fanatic. He played Just Begun. That's where Herc got it from. He was playing all those records first. Mm-hmm. The only thing Herc introduced to the west side of the Bronx, not the whole New York. Herc only played for the west side of the Bronx. He introduced Apache, Bongo Rock. He introduced those two records to the west side of the Bronx. He cannot speak for the rest of New York.
Yeah. When did you start seeing Mario first on the scene?
Mario, he came around the same time as Herc, maybe a little after, because Cool DJ D was there first.
Yeah.
And then he assisted Mario. So Mario came a little around Herc, because in the order it goes from DJs way back like Grandmaster Flowers. He's the king, the first.
Yeah.
Everybody take his nickname. That's where you get these Grandmaster, Grand Mix Masters, Ice Master, Spin. It all comes from him. They all
Yeah.
started emulating him. Then after him comes like DJ Pete Jones. Then you got Maboya from Panama.
Yeah.
He brought a little Caribbean flavor, but he was mostly disco. Then after him, you got other big DJs around, Fantasia. You got a lot of groups. Then come John Brown, like local DJs. Those are local DJs. You got top city DJs like Flowers and them, where they're all city. They demand it everywhere. Then you got local DJs who are only good in their area, which is like John Brown, Smokey, DJ Smokey, and the Smokatrons. They were the B-boys, the breakers before Herc's crew. Then they all went to Herc parties. Then come Herc. Then like Mario and Cool DJ D, and then later on you get Flash. Flash just did a better version. He really enhanced way better than what Herc was doing and everybody else. Then came Bambaataa, and then you get everybody else like DJ Breakout and Baron and the Funky Four, and then you get Melly Mel. But Hollywood, DJ Hollywood is the father of rap. He's the father of king rap and R&B.
Yep.
He gave the flow to rap. When everybody else was rapping to a point where it was just no rhythmic to it, he is the father. That's who you give the credit to, him first. He changed the whole flow of rap.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
and then you get everybody else, Melly Mel, the three MCs, then you get the Funky Four, then you get everybody else, MC Kaz and Kumo D. Those are the legends right there. And Pebbly Pooh and Sha Rock.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. You hear there was a girl named Pepsi, Queen Kenya.
Zulu Queen, yeah, Zulu. She's from the Zulus.
Yeah. What happened to her?
I don't know if she's still around. I don't know what happened to her, but she was there. She was there. Her and Lisa Lee. That's their crew from over there. They the Zulu Queens. Yeah. They came with the Soul Sonic Force and Bambaataa in them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Debbie D. Debbie D was there. So you got like a few other women that's not mentioned that should be there, like Little Lee. She was with the L Brothers. You got certain other girls that was there, but the dominants are Sha Rock, Pebbly Pooh, Debbie D, Pepsi, and Lisa Lee. The Mercedes ladies too. Yeah, so that's the crew right there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And DJs. You got female DJs too that don't get no credit. You got Pete DJ Jones' sister, Becky. Becky Jones, she was a DJ. Then you got DJ Bambaataa, which was a female version of like Bambaataa. Then you got DJ Wanda D. You got a lot of people back then that don't get no credit. But by 1970, 78, 70, Wanda was there, yeah.
Right. That Wanda was Debbie's DJ, right?
Yeah, yep. Right. Wanda D. Yeah, she's the first. She's the first for like female DJ. One of the first. Between her and Bambaataa.
First, I didn't know that though. Oh.
Yeah. And then you got about 78, 79, that's when you start seeing a lot of Hispanics pop up. That's when you see your first Latin DJ like Charlie Chase and then Disco Wiz. That's when the Latinos was leaving the Latin scene of salsa, merengue, whatever they're playing, Willie Colon.
But according to Dr. Colon, it was the Bronx Boys, TBB, in 1975, because he's insistent on 1975. They were rocking, and that's where everybody was getting the rock names from, Charlie Rock and the Rocksteady, and everybody was getting them. That's what he said.
The rocking is an alternative name for burning. That's all it is. It's an aggressive version of burning dance. That's all it is. It's the same dance. Once again, they're copying a fast style of dance that we were doing to our own music, funk and soul. Yeah. Everybody has a dance style that goes to their own music genre of their ethnic heritage. When people watch us, they follow Black people, what they were calling morenos back then. Right. They follow our style of dance. You don't know how to dance to our music unless you watch us. You could take funk music and leave it in Japan. They would not know what to do with it. But if they see a Black American dance to it, they get an idea. Oh, that's how they dance to that music. We create a dance style for every genre of music we create. And then whoever's around us, whether they're white or Hispanic, if they watch us, they'll learn from us, from school, living in the community, being a friend next door. We teach them, we show them how to dance to our music. This is the name of it. Rocking is a Black American slang. Rock the party. Kev Rockwell, Johnny Rock, K-Rock, TT Rock. These are Black American nicknames. We name everything after everything we do. We'll teach you the slang. If you hang around us, you will always tell a person who hang around Black Americans. I don't care if they're white, Asian, Hispanic, Japanese, Arab, blacks from other countries. If you see them, you can tell if they hang around Black Americans because they emulate our slang, our dress, our fashion, our mannerisms. That's only unique to Black Americans. So you can't let these people come into the culture, trick you, gaslight you about your own culture that we recycle from our grandparents and they recycle it from their grandparents. Right. We have a history of doing this for centuries that they don't have in their history or heritage at all. Even their grandparents were copying the swing dance moves, mixing them into the mambo and salsa. If you take jazz out of salsa, what's left? You got to look at the influence of Black American culture before they had contact with us and after they had contact with us. What were they doing before they met us? And what were they doing after they had contact with us? You will see the influence.
Yeah, because when I'm seeing a lot of the footage and just talking to a lot of the pioneers, from what I understand, the Latinos, not